Hello! So first things first, this is a video response to some of yasmino1358's comments on my video about failing a test. He or she was I saying your username correctly, by the way? I wasn't sure about that, but like that's how it looked to me. They were asking me about some tests that they've done and homework that they have or tests that they have to get done, and asking me for advice. And I mean, I'm not super experienced, but I'm going to tell you what I would do or what I think would probably be the best course of action. If any of you guys have input, then I guess it'd be like if you're more knowledgeable than I am and like you have some encouragement or good things to say, preferably no negativity, then you can add that on in. Firstly, Yasmino, I would like, I'm pretty sure I'm reading that right. I'd like to say you are phenomenal. You are doing amazingly well, for not being able to read very well. You're doing great. Like, even the fact that you can find this video and know your way around and could comment all of that, you're doing really well for someone who hasn't had any help or hasn't been diagnosed. So kudos. But I think it's really great that you have, teachers that are willing to help you and friends that are willing to help you. And for the test that you have coming up, or for the the homework, I think you said, I would say just do your best. Don't kill yourself about it. Like, you can only do your best, and if that's not what other people, if other people aren't happy with that, then that's their problem, because you did your best. Like, that's your best. So do your best and try to do your best, but don't kill yourself about it. As for the test that you've already taken that you didn't really get a lot done with, maybe talk to your professor about, or your teacher about it if you want to, like just about to say like, I can't really read, and explain the situation. I know that can be really, really nerve-wracking because you don't want to seem like stupid, but communicating with your teacher can really help. And I know like people are all like, oh, you're the teacher's pet, like to me at least, but without that communication, if the teacher doesn't understand the problems that you're having, then they're not going to show any empathy towards you, because they're not going to be aware of that. So if you kind of tell them what's going on, then I think that'll help. And you said that one of the teachers thought that you might be dyslexic, and also that your parents weren't saying that you were just saying that you're dyslexic, to get attention. I'm really sorry your parents are like that. Like, that's one of the most frustrating things I think a lot of dyslexics face, is the disbelief that people have towards them when they say that they can't read. Like, oh, that's not possible, it's really frustrating. And I would normally say like, oh, show them my videos, but in reality, like, what parent is really, I mean, you could, but your parents probably aren't going to listen to some random girl off the internet talking about dyslexia. So maybe if your teacher that you talked about, maybe have him talk to your parents. Because maybe it would be a little bit like, there'd be a little bit more, what is that word? Well, you know what I mean, like, they pay attention more because they're more authoritative, like your teachers would be. Or, and this is a site you can get anywhere in the world, I think, if you go to the International Dyslexia Association site. I'll put a link down there for you so you don't have to look it up. Just show that to your parents, and they have like symptoms and information about dyslexia on there. So, try to get your parents to read that, and they'll probably recognize you in the symptoms and stuff. Like, when my mom read that on there, she was like, "Oh my God, Martha, this is you!" And I was like, yeah, I know, I have to deal with that, like, all the time. And it really helped her understand a little bit more what I was going through. In the long run, I definitely try to get tested, like, talk to your parents about that, talk to your teachers maybe. If your school offers testing, then, you know, yeah. I'm not very good at advice, but like that's what I would do. Like communicate, don't beat yourself up about the scores you're getting now because you're doing really well for someone who has not gotten any help. I know that sounds weird because you are having so much trouble, but for someone who hasn't, gotten any help or tested or any accommodations, you're doing really well. Yeah, if you have any other questions that I didn't answer, let me know. I know this is kind of a long, rambly video, but, I understand how stressful tests can be. Like, I think I already said this is my finals week, but, you'll have hundreds of tests, so don't stress out over just one. And communicate! No, but seriously, let me know if you have any other questions, and I will answer them as quickly as I possibly can. I'll talk to you later, and I hope everything works out for you, and I'll be thinking of you and, like, wishing you the best, so go kick some butt! Yeah! Bye.